Hello, my friend. Welcome back. It's me. Hope you had a good day. How are you feeling right now? I know it can be hard sometimes to come home to stillness after the busyness of the day. If there's tension in your shoulders, if your mind is still racing, then I hope you can let go a little bit and just unwind here with me for a few minutes. Okay, so let's take a couple of deep breaths together. Breathe in and breathe out and feel how good that feels. Just letting go. I want to say something that I often say on this channel, and that is, you're doing great. You got this. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. It's a testament to who you are and what you do every single day, all the things that you do to take care of yourself and to take care of others. And I know it's not always easy being alive, but you keep showing up and you keep trying and you keep loving and you keep growing and you keep learning and you keep going. So thank you for that. Thank you for being here. Okay, so if you'd like to, we can close our eyes now. And also, if you like, you can place one hand over your heart and the other over your belly, just grounding ourselves, feeling the connection between our breath and our body. And when you inhale, you might notice your belly expanding, your chest expanding. And when you exhale, you might notice that releasing a little bit more tension, a little bit more stress from the day. Inhale. Feel how good that feels to breathe. Exhale. And I'm so glad you're here because I really think you deserve it. You deserve this moment of peace and quiet. And today, I wanted to talk about not holding on to today's stress. I know it sounds like simple advice, but I think sometimes we forget that it's even an option. Sometimes we hold on to today's stress because it feels like a burden, something that we need to carry until tomorrow or until next week or until sometime in the future. But what if instead we gave ourselves permission to just release it? What if we could acknowledge the stress, the tension, the worries, the fears, and then just gently let them go? What if we reminded ourselves that we've been through tough times before and we made it? We survived. And we can get through this too, that the sun will rise again tomorrow and we'll be okay. Now, sometimes the stress and the anxiety can feel like a tight band around your chest or a knot in your stomach. But I think if we really try, we can find a way to loosen that band, to untangle that knot, to relax our grip on the things that we cannot change. Because life is full of ups and downs, twists and turns. And the only thing that we can really control is our attitude, our perspective, the way that we choose to respond to the events that happen to us. So sometimes, when I'm feeling stressed, I like to imagine that I have this big, beautiful, strong umbrella, and it's my protection from the rain, from the storms, from the sunshine, from everything that life throws at me. And I know that no matter what happens, I have this umbrella. It keeps me safe, it keeps me dry, it keeps me comfortable, and I don't have to fight the wind or the rain or the storms. I can just relax under my umbrella and know that I'm going to be okay. And I know that sometimes it's hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Sometimes the darkness can feel overwhelming, but I think if we really try, we can find a little glimmer of hope, a little spark of joy, a little sign that things will be okay. Maybe it's a kind word from a stranger, a beautiful sunset, a funny meme, a delicious meal, a cozy blanket, a warm drink. Maybe it's a hug from someone you love, a memory that makes you smile, a dream that gives you goosebumps, a plan that excites you. So right now, I'm inviting you to think of something that brings you comfort, something that makes you feel calm, something that reminds you that you're going to be okay. Maybe it's a physical object like a teddy bear or a lucky charm or a piece of jewelry. Maybe it's an experience like a walk in the woods or a hot bath or a good book. Maybe it's a person like a parent, a sibling, a partner, a friend, someone who listens, someone who cares, someone who loves you for who you are. Whatever it is that brings you comfort, I want you to visualize it right now. I want you to imagine the details. What does it look like? What does it feel like? What does it smell like? What does it sound like? What does it taste like? Allow yourself to fully immerse in this experience. Allow yourself to feel the comfort, the peace, the joy, the gratitude, the love. And as you hold on to this feeling, I want you to take another deep breath in and breathe out. And with each inhale, I want you to invite more of this feeling into your body, into your heart, into your soul. And with each exhale, I want you to release any tension, any stress, any worry, any fear that you might be holding on to. Sometimes when I'm feeling anxious, I like to remind myself that not everything is under my control. Some things are beyond my power, beyond my influence, beyond my understanding. And that's okay. That's part of life. The sooner I accept it, the sooner I can relax. Because when I try to control everything, when I try to fix everything, when I try to make everything perfect, I set myself up for disappointment, for frustration, for burnout. But when I let go of the things that I cannot change, when I surrender to the things that are beyond my control, when I trust that everything is going to be okay, I free myself from the chains of stress. I free myself from the burden of perfectionism. I free myself to just be present. I free myself to enjoy the ride. Sometimes it's hard to let go, I know, especially when we feel like we have a lot of responsibilities, a lot of expectations, a lot of pressure. But I think if we really try, we can find a way to lighten our load. We can find a way to share our burdens. We can find a way to delegate tasks. We can find a way to say no to the things that do not align with our values or our priorities. We can find a way to ask for help when we need it. We can find a way to forgive ourselves and others. We can find a way to focus on the things that really matter. And sometimes it takes practice. I know, especially when we're not used to it, especially when it feels unnatural or uncomfortable. But I think if we really try, we can learn to let go. We can learn to relax. We can learn to trust that everything is going to be okay. Okay, so my question for you tonight is, what brings you comfort? What helps you relax? What reminds you that you're going to be okay? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. It means more to me than you know. And I hope you have sweet dreams and that you wake up feeling refreshed and renewed. See you soon. Bye.